Hello everybody, it's Foxy speaking, and oh yes, it's certainly another episode of the most recommended YouTubers for 2023, that is. And this one, this man needs no introduction. This very episode, and certainly who I believe should be one of the most recommended YouTubers for 2023, is the very enchanting man himself, Graham the Baron Hesketh. You know, Graham Hesketh, well, Graham himself came over to my channel back in round about May of 2023, something like that. I didn't hear from him until I think just shortly after the coronation weekend. That was. I think it was before the coronation weekend, because it was just before my mother had the terrible accident and then had to wear the neck collar for a good 6 weeks. Terrible ordeal she was struck and went through until almost, and then having a cancer scare, which fortunately she did not have, luckily, and is now completely fine. Rest assured, that is. I first heard from Graham in it was about early May of 2023. I think it was during the coronation weekend, and he watched one of my videos, and he was under a lot of disappointment with the result. But I understood why. Because the video could have been much more interesting. So in a way, Graham did something good, pointed out something. He explained why for the disappointment, and I read, and in a way I carefully read it and explained that I'm sorry for the disappointment. I always keep trying, and I'm certainly going to try even harder to make it as good as possible and make it much more interesting, all the rest of that. And then in a way we sort of conversed about, his past backstory of things and all that, and all sorts of things, and other interesting stuff we were talking about, and sort of almost hit it off from there, really. And then he was like, I've taken the liberty in subscribing to your channel, and I was certainly greatly, and I'm always appreciative of Graham's subscription towards me. But I think in a way, although he said there was disappointment he had a great deal of from the video I had made, he did in a way gave me some useful advice, when I apologised, and really took me under his wing for what I could do to make things better, for example, as anyone would recommend, and all the rest of it. And the good thing about Graham is that whenever I'm hearing from him, he generally always takes me under his wing every time he's watching a video of mine and all that, and giving helpfully useful advice if there are the necessitating needs for it and all that. Although Graham is unfortunately going through a terrible health ordeal at the moment, I'm not going to say what it is, because it is deeply personal for him. So I'm not going to explain the full barrage of reason behind it, because that would be terribly wrong, And but one of the most wonderful things about Graham himself is that on an occasional basis he does live stream sessions, generally no fixed time, but sometimes he does a fixed time of about 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes or 2 hours, or even as long as 3 hours, something like that. And it's much more interesting when they're 1 hour 30, 2 hours long. But don't worry, Graham, I have nothing against your live streams that are on an occasional basis, set for 1 hour only, strictly 1 hour only. But I do very much think they are much more interesting, the ones that are 1 hour 30 or 2 hours long. But don't get me wrong, I'm completely okay with strictly 1 hour long live stream sessions, done in the very handy grip of yourself and Fiona, as well as, 1 hour 30 and 2 hour long live stream sessions, simply made in the handy grip of practically of yourself and lovely Fiona, your dearly loved wife, yes. And I love them whenever they take place, of course. And I would certainly most absolutely be a thrill if I could make an appearance on your live stream one day in the future. Although I don't know what software you are using to allow your guests to come onto your live stream, like say when Trevor Colt made an appearance on it, or the Aftermath made an appearance on it too. I'm just not sure which software you used in order for those people to make an appearance on it. But I am looking forward to going on making an appearance sometime in the future, whenever you are making a future occasional live stream session one day in the future, whenever the next one's going to take place, or the one after. If I don't make an appearance on the next one, I'm happy to patiently wait. I'm certainly in no hurry to make an appearance on your future live stream session with yourself and lovely Fiona. And also another interesting thing about Graham himself is his interesting story. And it is a bit shocking, to be fair, but it's extremely interesting how you can go through one really terrible phase in life to later making a huge turnover in your life and doing something better. Because there is a saying, it doesn't matter where you start, it matters where you end up. That's what most matters, most certainly. And it is a saying a very, very famous, iconic actor, Danny Trejo, once said back in 2021. It doesn't matter where you start, it matters where you end up. And I completely agree with this sentimental saying, most certainly indeed. And and also Graham does some very interesting personal vlogging videos himself too, whether they be videos of Gibraltar, which is his home residency, he and his lovely wife Fiona are happily residing in, or videos if he's ever going abroad, as he was actually in Greater London in England in recent days before subsequently heading back home to Gibraltar. Which was a shame, really. I mean, he had a nice visit, but it was just a shame we didn't meet up. But if you are over again in England someday in the future, Graham, I would really love to meet up with yourself and Fiona. I really, really would indeed. And, but if he was going abroad, say anywhere, whether that be, Egypt or France or Belgium or Italy or anywhere in the world, he would almost certainly be shooting a video of it. And he even does personal family videos from many years ago too, from time to time, and they are heartfelt and wonderful to watch. My goodness. No, it's wonderful. It's such wonderful, lovely content you happily and respectfully provide, Graham. No, really, I do very much appreciate and very much like the content you share, whether it be your family stuff, like the one you sent, the video you sent me of Brighton with your family from very many years ago, or videos representing Gibraltar whenever you are happily exploring certain places in Gibraltar and all the rest of it, You do maintain a wonderful channel, you've got a fantastic following, you do some excellent occasional live stream sessions specifically from time to time with being yourself and your lovely wife Fiona maintaining and representing them for certain. I do very much appreciate you, Graham, for the content you provide, but the thing I'm most appreciative of is whenever you are kindly taking me under your wing, whenever you feel the necessitating need to. And I appreciate that, and I do appreciate not only you kindly taking me under your wing, but also the kindness and the friendliness you are generally always showing and throwing out towards me. And I certainly, not only do I greatly appreciate it, but I tremendously value it too. And the same with Fiona. She sometimes takes me under her wing too from time to time as well. Or I think Trevor once did, but I don't know, I don't remember. Although he quite surprisingly once said I could be the Basil Fawlty. Only with brains. Well, I don't think I could be Basil Fawlty, but at the same time it is Trevor Colt's entitling opinion. That is, you know. Basil Fawlty with brains. Oh, how surprising. Oh dear. My, oh my. You know. And, but I am tremendously appreciative of you, Graham. And always, whenever you are heading over to my content, whenever hearing from you, it is always a joyous pleasure hearing from you now. I'm so sorry I was apprehensive at first with welcoming you to my channel content when first hearing the first backstory you had shared with me once before. But when I heard from you the more times, and when I really eventually saw your channel and what it does represent, I could see just what a wonderful channel you represent and just what wonderful people yourself and Fiona are. And another thing I'm thankful towards you for, Graham, is that had it not been for you, I don't think I would have received that full barrage and huge increase of new subscribers from your channel. I was expecting maybe 3 or 4 from that very early September live stream session. But as time went on, within about a week or so later, it just, oh my goodness me, it shot all the way up. Whoosh, 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 shot right the way up. And I was certainly not expecting this, and I'd only just celebrated my 2K subscriber milestone by that point. But now I'm at nearly 2.8k subscribers a month, about nearly 2 months after my 2k subscriber milestone, most surprisingly. So I really do want to thank you and Fiona for representing my channel when I was on your live stream sessions, or every time I'm on your live stream sessions. I really do want to thank you for every single time you have kindly represented me. And had it not been for you representing me, I'm sure wouldn't have had, because of you and Fiona, I've now got many more new friends because of you, and because of the people who follow you, you know. I'm extremely thankful I've got them as my friends, your followers who are your good friends, who now follow me. Well, not all of them, but at least a fair few. They are my good and entrusting friends of mine, and I'm extremely happy and grateful for it. I'm tremendously grateful towards both yourself and lovely Fiona for this, Graham. Really, thank you very, very much. Having now befriended a lot of your friends who happily watch your content, I'm extremely thankful towards you for it, Graham. Really, I am. And it means a tremendous amount to me indeed. I was certainly really not expecting to receive almost 2.8k subscribers before the end of 2023. I was really thinking this would happen in about 2025, something like that, and not 2023. I'm really thankful you've helped me get this far. Just over a month and a half after receiving 2k subscribers. Thank you very, very much indeed, Graham. You know. And I really must say, everybody, for those of you who do watch Graham's content but also make videos yourself, I really do think you should represent Graham and Fiona yourselves, indeed, or Trevor Colt as well. You know. And oh my goodness, and it now just reminds me whilst in the making of this video, you know, whilst I was representing Trevor Colt in the one of the previous episodes of the most recommended YouTubers, I had meant to say at the very ending of your video saying that if Trevor Colt does decide to leave YouTube and does eventually decide, to make a farewell live stream or a farewell video before deleting his channel, dependent on what he decides, all of his subscribers and viewers and supporters are certainly far more than welcome to come over to my channel if they wanted to. And also during Trevor Colt's YouTubing holiday and temporary hiatus from internet entertainment, all of his subscribers and viewers and supporters are almost certainly far more than welcome to come over to my channel if they want to. Just if they ever do feel bored at any point due to no videos from Trevor's channel, they're certainly far more than welcome to come over to my channel if they want to, and they're certainly far more than welcome to come over to my channel if Trevor Colt completely decides to completely leave YouTube, dependent on what he decides. I'd really meant to say that, or something like that, towards the very ending of the video of me representing Trevor Colt himself, but I forgot to say that, which was really silly of me. I was really meaning to do that, but I stupidly forgot. But if you aren't watching, Graham, and you were listening to what I'd said, please do pass this on to Trevor, saying that if at any point, do pass on to Trevor, sorry if I got the phraseology wrong, if at any point you can, please do tell Trevor Colt that if his subscribers and viewers and supporters want to come over to my channel during the time of his YouTubing holiday and temporary hiatus from internet entertainment, do tell him that his subscribers and viewers are certainly far more than welcome to come over to my channel if they wanted to during his YouTubing holiday and internet entertainment hiatus. Please do pass the word to Trevor Colt if you can, Graham, but please don't worry if you cannot, But thank you very much if you can, but please do not worry if you cannot. I really had meant to say that in the representation video towards Trevor Colt, but I forgot. Well, never mind. At least I've done it in this very video now, but, well, silly things happen as we know it. Yes, but thanks everybody indeed for watching this very video, and please do subscribe to Graham's channel, everybody. Please do subscribe indeed to his channel contents. The link to his channel will be found in the description below, and let's try and get him to 8.5k subscribers before Christmas of 2023, as he is currently on, I think, about 8.43k subscribers now, something like that. Thanks everybody for watching, and I shall certainly see you in the very next video. Ta-ta, another time. From Foxy. We very much appreciate you and Fiona, Graham, and you certainly do deserve to be one of the most recommended YouTubers for 2023 indeed. I am certainly always tremendously thankful, largely towards yourself and the lovely Fiona indeed, Graham. Thanks for watching if you two were watching, Graham and Fiona, and many best wishes to the pair of you over in wonderful Gibraltar. From Foxy. Thanks everybody for watching, and ta-ta another time. From Foxy.